What's good, Stash Familia? We're coming to you with another episode. Already messing up. This what happens when you go so long and go on a hiatus. I know it's been a minute since the last video, but got caught with personal life and things that we doing at the moment and getting done and shit like that, but not too much into that. But like I said, we got another episode for you, and we're gonna try to catch ourselves up. We're gonna try to be on it regularly from here on out. But before we move forward, we gotta go through the fits. So you know me, keep the New York Mets home team, keep that on my head always. Got the pin work, nothing too crazy. Got a primitive Sasuke t-shirt, Naruto shipping in, primitive collab, cargos, and then I got my silver bullet Air Max 97s. You know, something light, nothing crazy. What about my beautiful co-host right here?
I have a crop top white shirt.
Boom, fire.
Sweatpants. What is it?
Freddy
Krueger.
Okay, yeah.
Wear my Halloween dunks.
There we go. Somebody's a month early, but in the spirits. I feel that. For sure. I bet. So without further ado, you see me pausing. I'm pausing because I'm like, damn, it's been a minute. I'm making sure I'm not passing nothing.
Without further ado, we're jumping right into it.
Right. And we jumping right into it. So we're going to start off with a little bit of sneaker news. We're going to start off with some Nike Air Force Ones. Is that Ueno? Sakura. Now, these right here were originally released back in 2005, and it was a Japan exclusive. Personally, me, I don't have no Forces in my collection, but if I do cop Forces, I really like the Forces that are coming out right now. The Sakura. The next one we're going to talk about, and then there's one more I wanted to talk about at the end. But like, I do like these, and these I would buy because I feel like if you're really a sneaker like enthusiast at all, you would appreciate these. But how you feeling with those?
I like this. I like the Nike box.
You
it's a literal box. So
you think they're gonna all come like that though?
Probably not.
Yeah,
they're probably just gonna give it to like the friends and family in the wooden box, or probably a bamboo.
I don't think I got any special boxes ever. No.
And I do like the textures and the drawing on them.
It's like the cherry blossom outlines and shit. Nah, I fuck with it. It's very tough.
With the pink, like hyper pink bottom.
I feel like that looks like it's gonna be like good material too.
Yeah, really it looks kind of suede.
Yeah, like that real good suede. But those are supposed to be. Oof, I left that out. I'm not sure if these are just
But these are a re-release.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's just news. I think it's supposed to be next year or something like that. That these might be coming out.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Around sometime the same as this one. But moving on to the next one.
So I'll definitely try summer 2024.
I'll definitely try to find before I edit the video. Find the information. I'll put it up there. But the next one, moving up. Air Force One Low linens. Now this is the other one I was talking about that I am very interested in getting for myself. Just because, again, these are one of those colorways that was just like highly sought out back in the day. These originally released in Japan in 2001, part of a Nike Japan, what is it, Co.JP series or something like that. But it was a Japan exclusive. And then in 2016, they did the colorway again, but it was only at the Miami Kith store. So it was still like an exclusive thing. So these haven't really made
how you put this info at the top, thinking that that's for that.
I have them under. I put the picture first.
And then information and information.
What you mean? This is for that?
Yeah, that's what I said. This one re-released, and then you said this one's a re-release.
Yeah,
that's
right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it originally released. See, that one was 2001. The Sakura was in 2005.
Oh, okay.
And then it's like I said, the linens in 2016. Oh my gosh, I did a little homework, a little bit. But those are another ones that's like, you know,
those
if you know, but if you know, you know. Like,
those are cute.
Hey, and them shits is fire. I
those
fuck
are
with
cute.
those. But yeah, those two, and then we'll talk about the third one that I'm really excited about. Not next, but later on down the line. But those will be sometime in summer 2024. So look out for those. The other one's got to be sometime in 2024 too, if I'm not mistaken.
They like to come out together, I see.
I'll put the for sure date on there. Alright, moving on to the next one. This is something different, but it is a collab. It's the undefeated Nike Air Terra Humera. Now these is actually going to be a 2-pack, but they only released one picture. Hopefully, if they release the second one by the time I'm editing it, I'll put it up there. But how you feel about those?
They're different.
They're different.
They sure are different.
The first picture, I feel like it's like you could
But
maybe
I like them.
you
They're
could
different.
maybe do something with them. But that second picture doesn't do them justice.
This one here.
Yeah.
I like them. They kind of look like hiking shoes.
They do. I'm very curious to see what the other one is, but like something that part like it's telling me it's gonna do like a white version.
Yeah.
Like
They always do something like that.
And if I had to pick,
it's crazy. A dark color and then a white color.
If I had to pick, I'm definitely gonna, without seeing the white ones, I'd do a black ones just because a white hiking looking shoe doesn't make sense to me.
Because they'll get it dirty, right?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I'm not even
Why are you
big.
taking it hiking?
I'm not even big on all white
hiking.
pairs and in general. I don't think I've ever had a pair of all white shoes. Oh,
yeah,
my.
Rising Suns.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Rising Suns. Yeah. And my Ultra
Cherries.
Boost. Cherries
White.
aren't white.
But they're mostly white. They are.
Mostly white.
They are.
With a fat ass red leather strip and red bottom on them.
It's mostly white. That's what stands out the most. What's going to get dirty, the red or the white?
The red, because the red's on the bottom. So, boom. Now
No.
those undefeated Nike Air Tech. See, I did that. Boom. Shut her up. Got it. Alright, it drops on December 2nd, 2023. The undefeated. Hopefully we get a picture of the other ones. Beforehand, we'd like to see some all white ones, right? Foreshadowing. Alright, next one up. We got some Nike Kobe 4 Protos Black Mambas. How you feel about those?
They're okay. I feel like, because they're like sneaker, like real sneaker shoes, is like they're limited as to what they can do. It's not like outstanding.
I also feel like they're being like
Cautious?
I guess not. I don't want to say cautious, like because of the situation. You know, rest in peace. You know, I don't want to say cautious. I just feel like they're just being, they playing with it. Like in there, and this one particularly though, I don't know how I feel about that new buck with the snakeskin like that. I don't know if those materials look good in my opinion. Again, to give the benefit of the doubt, that doesn't look like the greatest picture either of them.
It looks pretty clear to me.
It looks the lighting is shit on them though.
I can see it.
So you don't like these at all?
No.
Okay. I'm willing to see another picture, but as of right now, I'm not a fan. I don't like it. It looks too ashy.
You're wasting your time.
All right. Moving on. So that's December 26th, 2023. You know, look out for those. If you like those, she will not be looking out for those. All right. Moving on to the next one. Got another collab.
Now these I like.
I bet you do. Alright, these are April's collaboration between April Skateboards and Nike Dunk. And these will be coming out in November 2023. So this one will be later on this year. That's kind of ironic. You would think it'd be April, but I don't know the brand too much, and I'm probably just assuming
That's
that
their
from
name. They don't want to go
Obvious.
with the obvious.
I just said, I'm saying that because of the name of the brand, and it's probably had nothing to do with that. I'm assuming. But
Okay, and I'm telling you, I'm responding.
She's telling me
I'm responding, okay?
She works there. All right.
You want my input or no?
Not on that particular thing. That was just like a side remark.
And I can put my side remark.
I guess we all got 2 cents, right?
Minus 25 cents, bitch.
All right, back to the shoes. Not bad. Different materials that they're using, like on that side right there. What is that?
What is what?
Is that like
Looks like mesh.
Is that like the 4s, or is that like cloth mesh? Like
Cloth mesh.
Okay. Not bad though. What's the toe cap? Is it leather?
That looks like leather, and then that looks like the blue is like
I
suede-ish.
was gonna say I really like the blue suede.
denim, the retro
Look
one
like
denims.
the denims are like the turbo greens.
Yeah.
I like those. I like that material a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like those outer soles. I like the rose that goes across the bottom. That's fucking fire as hell.
And then I like how they're doing this, like, really representing, like, the other brand that they're collabing with.
Yeah.
With one side April, one side Nike, and then even with the with the tongue.
How you feel about the Nike check? This is a little different.
It's different. It's. I feel like they should have stick to the regular one, like a bigger one, how they usually do it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks kind of small like that.
It does make, for me, it kind of does change the shape of the shoe.
Yeah.
Just with that gives the shoe more of a flatter,
But I feel
longer
like
look.
these are SBs anyway, so the tongue is fatter already. It's different from the regular lows. At least that's what it looks like. The tongue is fatter like the SB.
I just feel like the
kind.
back looks weird now because it's a little bit empty. Like you see, like
Mm-hmm.
at least you'll usually get those lines coming in and touching that back well heel.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, though, it's still a very nice pair. I'm talking like I wouldn't cop them. I would cop them immediately if they have
Are
them
you
in
gonna
my
skateboard
size.
with them?
I don't skateboard. Sorry. Just like the style, like the vibe. You know, but we all know I'll be taking an L on this, but like them, fire. And I'm still a little bit like but I'm still curious to see what other dunks they'll do with that emblem like that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, though, it's just kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it just kind of bothers me right there.
That it doesn't meet with the heel tab.
Right? Or
Yeah.
is it just me?
That's what they said. They should have kept it the same, like how they usually always do it. But
And again, November 2023. Look out for those April skateboards and Nike Dunk collab. They probably have some clothes with it too, right?
probably.
I guess I'd have to look into April skateboards to see what they got, like if they got clothes and
What
stuff
they're
like that.
talking about.
Yeah, what y'all talking about? Feel me? Alright, so moving on to, we got the Powerpuff Girls and Nike Dunk SB Lows collab in December 14th, 2023. I need to pick my voice up. I sound like that. We got clear eyes, dry, red eye. Like, alright. Powerpuff Girls Nike Dunk Low collab coming out December 14th, 2023. How you feel about these?
I like them, honestly. I like all three of them.
I like them all. Which was your favorite first?
The green and the blue.
The green and the blue. You're not feeling that red?
It's pink.
Or that pink, I mean?
But, I mean, I like the concept of, like, who the Powerpuff Girl is supposed to be. But I like the green and the blue better.
Is that supposed to be like a... Okay, this is like...
That looks like it's shiny leather. Like here it's
It
like
looks like texture,
yeah,
right?
textured,
Okay.
uh-huh.
This looks like it's like a satiny
shiny,
kind of, right? What's this one? Did you see? Or is that satiny too?
It looks a little satiny.
Well, this
Or maybe
definitely
it's
looks
just
satin.
leather.
You know, sorry. I personally, I
just
think I like
leather,
that blue
like
one.
regular
The
one.
blue one is fire.
I mean, but don't get me wrong, I'd get all three of them.
You know what's crazy? I think I like that pink one more than the green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the blue one's my favorite. I have one complaint though. One complaint.
What's the complaint?
My only complaint was, why is the green one's eyes perfect, but Blossom look like she cross-eyed, and and the other one, I don't know that one's name, but look like she trying to look at her own nose. The way she's just like looking straight down. Like the green one's the only one that looks like their eyes when the shoe is sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
But this one,
I think it's to capture their personality. Because you see the little smiley face here on the green one? No. See the smiley face? The upside down. They're upset because they're always in a bad mood. That's to capture their personality. Her, and then her.
Never noticed that shit.
Bubbles. And then
That makes
Buttercup.
more sense. Okay. Alright, my bad. You guys got it. That's why I'm hearing you're there. But yeah, those.
I like it.
Nah, they're definitely dope. Especially now I see it. It makes more sense now. It definitely does. Because that show was like, this motherfucker look. Yeah, they're struggling. Like, but alright, December 14th, 2023. Those will be coming. Hopefully we can get at least a pair of one of them joints. I know I want one of them for sure. Alright, next one up. We've talked about this one before, but they finally give another picture. I'm pretty sure they'll get some more pictures. Of course, the first pictures are always so bad. Like this one, it kind of looks mad chunky, don't it? Or am I bugging?
This one looks just as terrible.
They don't look that bad.
Yes, they do.
I'm looking forward to seeing these because I don't think that black leather is going to be that bad on them Bread Force colorway, honestly. I think it actually might look fire. I just don't feel like they're doing justice with the pictures. So I'm looking forward to these. These are the Bread Reimagined coming out February
They should have
17th.
stayed in his imagination.
2024 and 215 is the price. Be looking out for those. I'm curious to see how they look, honestly. What's that heel tab? Okay, it's the same. But no, I'm definitely curious to see how these come out. So for sure, I like those.
You're just looking for other things like, oh, what they changed. No, it should have just stayed in his imagination, like I said.
I was just seeing because if it got reimagined from the last time I saw it, you feel me? So next one up we going to is the Air Jordan Retro 6 Aquas. These are going to be coming out this holiday for $200. How you feel about those?
I like those.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Quick disclaimer. I'm gonna give him a shout out too, because first of all, a lot of people did not know about this colorway or that this was an actual real colorway. But my man's Brandon, my fourth, used to work at the mall. He got a pair of sixes customized like that. I'm talking about this is 2011, 2012. Like this was mad early. That was the first time I seen this colorway was his custom. Exactly the same too. It was literally exactly the same.
Copycat.
So I don't know. I think this colorway was been in like a sample beforehand, but I don't think anybody knew, like, because I didn't know until after. But shout out to my man because he definitely was on it. He was the first one I saw this aqua colorway. So
Like
for
you
sure,
need to
for
reach
sure.
out to him then.
Yeah, reach out to my man's, bro. And if he reaches
Give
out,
credit
you
where
know,
credit's due.
Facts. But yeah, nah, but I fuck with these. I fucked with this colorway when I saw them shits as a custom. So nah, I fuck with this shit tough. How you feel? Oh, you said you like them shit,
Yes,
right?
I like it.
Alright, so we'll see. Alright, so that was the Aqua Sixes. So we're gonna move on to some more sixes. We got a few sixes, don't we? Alright, so the next retro six we got, I don't even know the name for it, but I'm gonna say something. It's gonna be like Yellow Orchid, like, cause I feel like they always be doing that color, Yellow Orchid. But it's like the Carmine is just yellow. Yeah, the sunflowers, the Southflower sixes. You feel
There
me?
we go.
Basically the Carmine's just yellow and white. How you feel about these?
I like it. I like that yellow.
I do too.
It's
Actually,
not like brightish. It's
the UNCs are those.
I like these better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this yellow on them. Black
Okay.
and yellow, you know.
Okay, I'm more than ready. I feel you. I'm more than ready. Alright, now these is coming out full family size in February 3rd. So definitely be on the lookout for those. Like I said, they fire, clean. I like them. I personally, I don't know how I feel. Not all yellow Jordans is fire, but good 80% of them are. In my
Most
opinion.
of them. I think I seen like some mid ones.
Because ones
and then
overdo
some
it.
regular ones.
One-
Like the high top ones.
Yeah,
in
ones
yellow, and they
overdo
were
it.
not it.
That's the only thing about it. Ones overdo it because I can't think of another retro model that they did in yellow that wasn't good. Like the Mellow 13s, even though they got B graded, were good. They look nice. I wasn't too much of a fan of the black and yellow 12s, the black leather with the
Okay,
yellow.
yeah, I didn't like that.
But they weren't horrible.
I feel like maybe they try to input some white, maybe like tone it down because it was a different yellow too. That yellow was
It wasn't
bright.
horrible. Yeah.
It was horrible.
No, it wasn't hard. I wouldn't say horrible.
It was
I've seen worse. Lightning's not as good. Thunder is good. Like every other color, like model that used yellow was good, in my opinion. But we're not gonna spend too much time on these. These should be a general release for everybody, so everybody should be able to eat on these. So boom. Now this next one right here, I put this one on here because these are the Air Jordan 6 women Gore-Tex brown kelp. Again, I know y'all probably like, why this motherfucker always like most of the women releases? Because they be dope, honestly. I like them, and I'm not a big fan of like Gore-Tex or like the extra, like the winterized Jordans and none of that. But this colorway, I really liked actually. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I like the tan with the cream and the purple.
I love that cream with purple so much, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I'm interested because the material looks really nice. So I'm interested in what makes it Gore-Tex. Yeah.
It's gotta be maybe the tone. with this picture, I mean, we can't really tell, but I feel like everything looks regular on the shoe as a 6, as a retro 6. But
Yeah.
the Gore-Tex is probably have to be the tongue.
I like them though. I'll be honest with you. I like the picture. I like it. Like, I'd be interested in, and I feel like these would be one of those that should definitely honestly get caught at the outlet. I'll be honest with you. But I would personally buy them because I like them 100%. Only other winterized or like heavy duty Jordan I ever liked other than these were, you remember the winterized 12s, the all black ones? I like those. What? We was just about to move to New York too, right? Those in the winter, honestly, it ain't gonna beat you through New York snow. But getting there like before it starts like snow, those is perfect. But those will be November 29th, 2023. The Air Jordan 6 Women Gore-Tex Brown Kelp. But boom, moving on. We got some Air Jordan 1 Low OGs. Give Them Flowers, some Chris Paul PEs. How you feel about those?
I like these.
Yeah?
They're subtle. They're not like crazy. I like it looks like it's not like, I might be like a rough suede kind of thing.
You know what I feel like it looks like to me?
The
Like,
check and the
it looks
toe
like,
cap.
I don't know if embossed is the right word, but it looks like leather that's like kind of like, you know, that printed leather. Like
That's
it's not
what-
printed. It's just like textured in a design.
That's the
That's what
other material on the shoe. Yeah, definitely has other designs to embrace the Give Them Flowers. It looks like flower designs in the
And then
background.
got the suede
That's what I was saying. They
Yeah.
have the suede check, the tongue,
and
the toe cap.
toe cap and the heel.
I like it. With the flower insole.
And I think the retro one, the
And with
Lowe's
those-
is a good model to
With
pick.
those shoelaces, it'll be fire.
Yeah, no, I definitely would, and I think they did a good job of using the retro one lows. I
Yeah.
feel like if it was a high, it wouldn't be as hard, and I feel like the retro one lows also fits Chris Paul better.
Yeah.
Like, I guess on what you would think.
That little pastel pink and the pastel green.
And the insole's fire too.
That's what I said, yeah.
Oh, is that what you? I thought you
Yeah.
said the shoelace. I'm
I
so
said
sorry.
the insoles
Oh, I'm
are
so
fire.
sorry. I'm fucking
And then I said the shoelaces that they got with them, which is the pastel pink and the pastel green. You okay?
Yeah, it was the volume. It went up when you was talking to me. I was putting it down. I'm sorry, I did not
You want to
hear it.
host by yourself?
I can't do that by myself.
Yeah, you can.
I'm not entertaining enough to do that
Well,
by myself.
obviously you don't want me to talk, huh?
No, I'm joking. I did miss you saying the insult, though. I do apologize for that. All jokes aside.
With the pastel pink laces and the green ones, I feel like it'll
They're
definitely be good.
They're all great colors that
Yeah.
are complemented for sure. So yeah, those October 24th, 2023 for 160. I would definitely cop those.
Yeah, I like those.
Oh, going to some heaters right here. We got the Air Jordan Retro 3 Fears.
Fire.
Hands down the hardest,
Fear pack.
the hardest
Fear
retro in
shoe.
the Fear pack, with the 4s being at the last. Shots fired. They know who they are. November
Definitely gotta be
25th.
the 3, 5, and then a 4.
November 25th. It would be 210, and this shit. I feel like this is gonna end up being a full family size run shoe. Not 100% sure yet,
People. I don't know.
but it might end up being. I think so. Usually 3s around that time, November 10th. They usually
yeah,
get the
but
full
when they
size run.
re-release for like old shoes that come out, it's
You're saying
never
they
in my
should.
size.
You're saying they. Okay. That's what you're saying. That they never do. I feel like this one is though. I feel like you hearing it here first. I feel like these are gonna be full size run.
I don't
It's
know
just.
who's telling him that.
Tell me what Black Friday shoe did not come full family size run.
That's true, but still, this is a re-release of a fire shoe. And all the other ones,
Technically-
Mocha 3s did not come out in a family size.
Technically, though, the Lightning 4s did, and the Lightnings were a hard retro re-release.
True.
What,
But they don't have, I feel like they don't have as much as the Fear Pack because it's a pack.
I feel that is the Mocha 3s too. We'll see, but I think these are. I
The Mocha
personally
3s
think
haven't
these are.
released in like I don't know how long. And then these haven't released in I don't know how long. They're not going to be like a full family. No.
I believe they will, though. So
Alright, let
we'll
the
see.
sneaker lords hear you.
Heard. You heard? Alright. But yeah, I think these. I don't have to speak much on this, but I think we talked about this too on another video. Hardest Fear one, Hardest Fear retros in the whole entire pack. They all made sense to me. The fours did not. That's just a little more shade. But moving forward, I
Ain't
guess.
nothing feared about the fours.
Fingers crossed we get a re-release for the Retro 5 Fears, and then I guess the Force 2 for
No, they
anybody
don't need to worry
else.
about that.
See,
Don't waste your time.
cordial. I'm being cordial.
Don't waste your
I'm being
time.
cordial. The person that knows what I'm talking about, I'm being cordial. She's not being cordial. Alright, moving on to the next one. We got the Armand Meuniers Air Jordan 5 Photon Dust. Releases November 22nd.
Fire.
Fire?
Fire. It's fire. I don't know why you're studying
No,
them like that.
I'm not studying because they're not fire. I like them and they're fire. I felt like it threw me off to see those because, Armand Meuniers have been doing a certain color palette. You feel me?
The burgundy color.
And we saw a 5. Didn't we talk about a 5?
Yeah, we did.
It wasn't this one, no. Feel me? So that's why I'm looking at it because it kind of threw me off.
But I guess because they usually don't do just one shoe. When they do their collab, they like the 12s. They did 2.
Yeah, but it was all in that same palette.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason. But I'm not knocking it. I like this shoe a lot. I really do.
This, yeah. I like how all the rubber parts are the sole and the size of the 5 and the tongue is vintage kind of thing.
I just feel a quick question. If it would have been in that palette, do you think it'd be harder? Like you could even take the same exact shoe, just change the blue for that wine.
Yeah, for sure.
But I do like it because now it's gonna open up Armand Meunier for us to accept more colors and different things and not just expect.
That. But if you look at the kind of shade that they use, it's not far off from the wine. Like the red is not bright and out there. It's a subtle burgundy, and then the blue is like that too.
Yeah. Before y'all judge me, my daughter made me this bracelet. Make sure it don't fall off. Alright, don't judge me. But let me take back. It threw me off to see it because, like I said, we saw the last picture and I know their color palette, but I really like it. It's clean, simple. Don't need to do much. I love, like you said, the vintage look to it. I do feel like that side is different though. That's not the same kind of rubber mesh that's on the 5s. I feel like it's slightly different.
Looks the same.
Does it?
Yeah,
I feel like it might. I don't know. I might be bugging.
Unless they're putting A's in there.
I might be bugging. But all in all, fire shoe, November 22nd, Armand Meunier. Them boys been going crazy regardless. Alright, and then now what we going to talk about is a little bit of streetwear. We had other stuff, but again, we was a little late with this post, so we ended up X-nay on the, what is it? On the Uniqlo and Cause clothing. What is it called?
X-nay.
Oh, it was in Supreme. Oh, Uniqlo and Supreme. Well, it was Uniqlo did their collab with Cause.
That's just fire.
Then
they probably still have some up there. Check it out.
I can't remember when the release date was, but it was a week or two ago. And then the Supreme had a drop with MF Doom Supreme collab. That shit was fire. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But that dropped on the 7th, and majority of it sold out. But fire.
Uniqlo still had some with
Uniqlo still does, so check them out.
September 7th also.
Now, we do got Palace and Carhartt did a collaboration that this came out. Now, we're recording this
2 days ago.
Sunday, 17th. So this was 2 days ago. Friday it dropped. Very nice pieces. I like Palace. I like everything they've been doing. If their last couple releases, we've talked about it. If we didn't miss it, and I like what they're doing. There's always a few pieces on there that I always like. But I'm really happy to see Carhartt doing a lot more collaborations. They have so much potential that they can really tap into if they just work with other companies like they're doing. So I'm happy to see that. But going into the actual collection, of course, I always like the simple shit. I like the hoodies and stuff like that. But I wonder if their Carhartt jackets are cut differently. Now, if you buy Carhartt jackets, sometimes when you buy them official Carhartt jackets, if you know those shoulders be puffed out like heavy. Sometimes I don't want it to be like that. Like, they give it more of an actual stylish like cut to it, not so much
I'm a
worker
worker bee.
Yeah, you feel me? Even though that was the concept of these, but I wonder if like the Carhartt WIP like stuff, if it's cut differently.
I don't know.
That's a good question. Like,
The only thing I have
question.
to say about this collab is it all looks like I could buy it off of regular Carhartt. All I'm replacing it with is, instead of Carhartt on the back of the shirts and the hoodies,
Yeah,
it's
I
Palace.
feel that. Nah, I feel that 100%.
I'm not gonna pay extra for something they really didn't put their mind and effort into it.
Nah, I feel that for sure. Palace could have went crazier with it for sure. Who did the last Carhartt thing? Oh, that was Awakening, right?
I think so.
Awake,
That one was way
New
better.
York.
Yeah, Awake New York. That was a way better collab.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, they definitely could have did more. Yeah, I agree. I would still cop to have the collab.
I'd cop
like
a
the hoodie.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
If I had to support, I'd probably just cop a t-shirt.
And there's while she's talking about the t-shirt, there was the last, because I forgot about it. There was the last Air Force One I wanted to talk about, which I think released this past week. So for sure I didn't get, but if anybody else got out there, shouts out to them. So
The Terror Squad.
boom. So the Nike Blackout Terror Squad Nike Air Force Ones. Now, again, this is one of those Air Force Ones that if you was really following sneakers back then, like, if you know, like the whole, when people lick the sole, the whole Fat Joe they talk about, like, that was all around that time, you feel me? Like, there was a time where, like, Forces was, like, these shits. That was, like, what you was looking for. PlayStation Forces, Terror Squad Forces, like, all these forces was fire as fuck. So, it's nice to see that these are actually getting a release. Like, these back then, like, Terror Squad Forces were something that released. Like, those were, like, samples and shit like that, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh. Special guest appearance. Alright, so sorry about that. Our baby's feeling a little bit under the weather, so we're going to wrap this up real quick. And basically, I just wanted to recap on the Nike Air Force Ones, the Terror Squad. Like I said, if you was even in a sneaker enthusiast at this time, like, you know how fire these shoes is, and all of these forces that are re-releasing, how fire they are. Majority of them were Japan releases, and then the Terror Squad weren't even out. Those were like samples, so definitely was happy to see that. They actually released yesterday, so hopefully they do more of the colorways. They do more releases of stuff like that, because I'm definitely looking forward to bringing that nostalgia back and seeing those kind of releases. If they ever do the PlayStation, I'm gonna lose my shit. But that's really about it for this episode. Like I said, unfortunately, we're gonna wrap it up a little bit early. Next week we'll have something a little bit more, and like I said, hopefully we'll start coming up with more ideas for different kind of videos and stuff. But if y'all can, keep supporting, keep liking, follow, all that. We appreciate you guys, even the little that watch, whoever, if you just tuning in or if you've been watching, we appreciate you greatly, for real, for messing with us. So right now, go ahead, introduce yourself. What's your name?
I'm saying like goodbyes.
You know what? Now that I'm saying what's your name, even though I kind of stumbled through that,
What's
I heard
your
that.
name, girlfriend?
Yeah, what's your name? But my ass didn't even introduce ourselves in the beginning. But luckily, like 6, 7 episodes in, hopefully y'all already kind of have an idea who we are.
You know.
If you know, you know. But go ahead, let them know your name.
My name's Delmy.
What's
You
this?
can follow me at
That's
D3LMY_XOXO.
Boom. And then right now it's your boy T Franz, aka Strawfitted_TC. If you know, then you know. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Tune in next time.
Tune in on the next episode of Dragon Balls. Alright, cool. We out.